Right now, there's a shift at the border, but not the one that goes with election speeches. Ariame Virhin was in Eagle Pass to see what's really going on when we talk about the number of migrants crossing the southern border.
Our visit took place last week on Wednesday. As we were driving to Eagle Pass, we get the call from DPS. A large group of migrants had just crossed.
The reason they probably crossed through here is because there is no fence here. As you know, the fence enhances their way of crossing, and it makes it a little bit harder. It makes it much harder in order for them to cross in these areas.
The group was 130 people, men, women, and children.
Approximately 29 of them were criminally trespassed. They were filed on here in Texas for trespassing on these properties, and then 101 were turned over to U.S. Border Patrol.
Safe to say 101 were family units?
That is correct. And then, of course, there was a couple of unaccompanied children between the ages of 13 to 15 years of age. And, of course, they had a couple of small children, maybe 4 or 5 years old.
Texas DPS charges single men and women under criminal trespassing. Family units and minors go to Border Patrol to be processed. Despite these large groups, the number of people crossing in the Del Rio sector is down to about 200 to 250 migrants a day. Sergeant Rene Cordova with DPS tells us they're expecting that number to go up.
I believe the closer we get to the election, it's starting to pick up a little bit more. It was a little bit slow during the summertime, but it's starting to ramp up a little bit.
It's the constant coordination between Border Patrol, DPS, and Mexican authorities that many believe have helped to keep the numbers low.
And I don't think people understand that you guys literally are in constant contact with your counterparts in Mexico.
Yes. They also have good relationships with Mexico, and whenever we need assistance, they're there to help us as well.
How is it in Mexico? Because you do go back and forth. Do you think what's being done by the Mexican government's also helping to slow it down? How's Piedras right now?
It's a huge difference between last year and this year. There's no many immigrants in the streets in Piedras Negras. You don't see that many people trying to cross the border right now.
Valeria Wheeler is the CEO of Mission Border Hope in Eagle Pass, a nonprofit that has helped migrants after they're paroled by Border Patrol and later moved by Governor Abbott's buses out of Texas.
Last year we were seeing people walking from Monterrey to Piedras Negras all the time. Like you can see hundreds of people walking in the distance between Monterrey and Piedras Negras, which is maybe 500 kilometers. This year is not like that. You don't see people sleeping on the streets. You don't see people coming, walking in the highways. So it's a huge difference.
Are you expecting an influx? I mean, everybody's talking about the election. Yeah. Are you expecting an influx?
Yeah, well, we think maybe it will be something that they will prepare to come before election. We don't know if that will happen, but we're prepared.
And the fluctuation in the numbers has everyone taking a breather and preparing for what may lie ahead. In Eagle Pass, Texas, I'm Ariame Virhin reporting.
Thank you for watching. Click the like and subscribe button to get all your latest headlines right here at Fox SA.